in your experience, what are some of the most common misconceptions that businesses have about energy efficiency? And how do you address those misconceptions?
Okay. Firstly, if you're going to do a search for energy efficiency on the internet, everyone's going to say how wonderful it is and it's fantastic. And it is fantastic, it is wonderful. But perhaps there's a bit of a misconception that energy efficiency is free, that you just don't have to do anything.
Mhm.
All you have to do, there's a thing that I've seen in many conferences, people talk about energy efficiency is like just walking around and picking $100 bills up off the floor. It's that easy. Yes, it can be like that. There can be very good savings, but you actually have to, as I said earlier, have to put in some effort to go in. Energy efficiency does have a good return on investment. And in fact, some measures may pay for themselves very, very quickly, but others may take a long time. Overall, you can buy them, you get a good return on investment, but it's not free.
Yeah.
And another problem that we have is that people think that energy efficiency is just about putting solar panels on your roof. So it's something I come across quite often. People think energy efficiency is just about us putting some solar panels on our rooftop. Um, so that's a good measure. It's a reliable measure, a bit expensive depending on where you are in the world. But energy efficiency mostly is not about generating energy. So solar, when you put in solar panels, you're basically generating energy. You could still be really wasteful in your use of energy. And to that extent, so
Yeah.
sometimes I get pretty annoyed when I see sites. The first thing they do is put in solar panels when they could have actually probably saved just as much at much lower cost through energy efficiency measures. So
Mm.
um, energy efficiency is a bit harder because you've got to study the site. Each site's different, so you need some expertise to do that. Um, whereas solar panels, all you've got to worry about is the electrical connection. Can you connect
Mm.
to the internet, to the grid, and how strong the roof is, basically, and if there's shading, a few other things. So
Mhm.
solar is a little bit of an easier, a bit less customized, um, which is perhaps why people, err towards that rather than having the customized energy efficiency solution. And then finally, sorry, there's one more, is that people have this misconception that somehow there's a rebound effect with energy efficiency. So the rebound effect means, oh, we've saved energy. It means, because we've saved energy, we're now actually going to go and use more to make up for it. So I actually, particularly with the commercial and industrial facilities I've seen, the data I've seen working with many sites to reduce energy use is the fact that's not true. Many energy efficiency investments, once you make them, that's it. The savings are locked in. You keep on saving energy. Now, there's some where you involve control changes, um, such as changing the time that the air conditioning runs, where maybe you can lose those savings. So you need to be vigilant to watch that you don't lose those savings. For example, if you've got a new contractor and they come back in and change those control settings. But generally, I think people are a bit scared sometimes of energy efficiency. If we do it, yeah, it'll save us energy, but then in the future it won't. Well, certainly
Yeah.
that's not necessarily the case. If you upgrade your lighting to LED, that's it. They're locked in. That's going to keep saving you energy. Yeah. And then when those lights fail, those LED lights fail, when you replace them, LEDs will be even more efficient. So you're going to
Mm.
save even more. So yeah. So the three misconceptions that I've found. The fact that it's free, and that's not free. You do have to invest something. It's not. It's solar. I like solar, but it's not necessarily energy efficiency on your rooftop. And then there's the rebound effect. Don't be too scared of it. Don't think it happens too much.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more valuable insights on energy efficiency. Bye.